Hey everyone, and for our last Dollar Tree shop with me and haul for today, before we get started on our patriotic decorating, you guessed it, it's everything 4th of July. So Memorial Day has passed us. It is time to get in the full patriotic swing and hear all my favorite finds from the Dollar Tree. So starting right out of the gate, we have all this year's fun new signs. A bunch of these are ones I've actually not seen before. And I was really excited specifically about these trucks. I thought, of course, these are so fun. And as a lot of people know, I tend to repaint my trucks. And I also like these long faux wood signs. Oh my goodness. And they come in 3 different varieties, so you get kind of a glimpse there. I did not do a great job filming, admittedly. I love these 2 metal hanging trucks, as well as the minimal glitter on a lot of these larger signs. As you'll notice, most of the glitter is just on the lettering and not covering the entire sign. And some of them are repeats from last year, but overall, I thought that a lot of these look to be new. There's a better look at the long hanging signs. I love this mason jar sign. I thought this was so cute and so simple and goes with so many different decor styles. And then the other new ones I saw were these ones down below. This bold stripes, bright stars one I thought was so fun, along with this Statue of Liberty and the Home of the Free because of the Brave. I did go ahead and pick some of these ones up. And then, of course, you have all these hangers. These are great, as I've mentioned in other videos. Rip them apart and use them as garland ties. Now, how cute are these little gnomes? I love a good gnome. I did not pick up any of these, though. So if it is your style, if you are a gnome-obsessed person, for sure go and stop by and look at them, but they just were not for me. And then a lot of these other little whirligigs and other fun metal yard stakes I thought would be so cute for everyone's planter beds, along with all of the bows and the banners. And then these fun tinsel wreaths. These are new. I'm actually going to be repurposing some other red tinsel wreaths I have, so keep your eyes open for that DIY coming up soon. I will say one of my beefs with a lot of these bows are that the pattern is only on one side. So if they get blown around the wind at all, you can't see the pattern on both sides. I'll also say, though, I really like how there's multiple garland options in different styles and shapes, and even a little bit of a difference in color and material for all their patriotic banners and garlands. Of course, we've got a ton of flags in the corner. No one is shocked. And then if tinsel for the holiday is your thing, I'm never really a huge tinsel fan, but these are pretty cute. And I even thought that if you decorate a summer camp or a daycare, these would be really fun for that as well. Same with these really fun little pack of tumblers. I thought these would be really fun little party cups. They have them listed as a tumbler. I'm not really understanding why. And then for all of my other floral arranging obsessed people, they have tons of options for the sparkle picks, but also for red, white, and blue floral. And yes, this Dollar Tree is a mess. This one is always like a hurricane just ran through. And just here's a few glow stick options. These were new. I've never seen these before, but I guess these are called spirit sticks or something. Cheer sticks. So yeah, I'm not sure what you do with that, but I'm sure it would be fun for kids. As are these headbands. I know lots of little girls always wear these to our local 4th of July parade. And then, of course, the red, white, and blue solar stakes. I think that those are really fun and a festive way to light the path to your garden or your home or wherever. And lots more for out in the yard. I'm obsessed with yard decor, so I always get lots of these. And look how cute these tinsel stars are. I'm always thinking ahead to Christmas. Those could easily be repurposed. So these stick-ons are also really, really pretty. I did go ahead and grab a few of those for the window clings. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use these in the windows or if I'm going to DIY these onto some signs or into some picture frames, but we shall see. The One Nation one and then the Home of the Brave one, though, I thought were both really, really cool. So those are the 2 that I went ahead and picked up. I love how they have a faux wood background and a faux metal background. And here are even more garlands. I think that these are really, really cool. And I love how some of them have the tassels and the stars. Some of them have the really boho little triangles. And some of them are the more traditional bunting style or just the more traditional banner style. And just like for all other holidays, they do have these little tinsel dog or a llama. I think this one's a llama. Nope, it's a dog. Never mind. Hey everyone, so now that we all went shopping, we've seen what they're putting out for 4th of July, patriotic type decor. They have a very limited repeats in my opinion from years previous, which is very odd for Dollar Tree. If you guys have been shopping there, especially for DIY things or crafting projects as long as I have, you know they tend to keep a few staple things year after year. These hearts behind me are from previous years and I did not see anything. I think I maybe saw this one. I didn't see the other variety. I don't see a lot of heart-shaped things this year for 4th of July, which is fine. I don't need any more. I actually DIY'd on the back of these for Valentine's Day. But point being, it was definitely different than what we've seen from them in years past. And that is really exciting that they are paying attention. We know that the Dollar Tree marketing teams do watch YouTube. If you've been on YouTube watching other creators for a long time, you'll know that is something that they absolutely do. They do huge market research and they pay attention to what the customers want. And this is shown in the treasures that I got from this particular adventure. Now, in this household, because we do rodeo, because we are very Americana in our decor style already, being very Western, very cowboy, a lot of the 4th of July colors and like ideas and all those things actually translate really well into, in some cases, year-round pieces. Most of these won't be used for that, but this is just kind of a sampling, and I like how well this will blend with what I do here for summer anyway. I will transition my whole house to an Americana theme probably the last week of May, and it'll stay like that all the way until mid-July, beginning of August, and I'll go ahead and transition into my late summer, early fall, and I'll put out all my sunflowers and all that. So this is gonna be here for a while. Keep that in mind. First things that I got, I guess we'll start with my favorite thing in the world, everyone knows. I got the red versions of these. If you paid attention to my Easter videos, you know that I have the blue, the white, and the yellow of these gladiolas, and I got the red because I'm gonna pop all the yellows off my blue and white stems, and I'm gonna put reds. So these are gonna get taken apart, and I will be using these probably in either some wreaths or some garlands outside. In all my flowers, even though like the main colors are obviously red, white, and blue, I'm gonna be using all colors this summer, and I like how this red has kind of a pinky orangey hint to it as well because it does blend well with a lot of my other summer florals. So we'll be seeing these in a lot of upcoming DIYs. I only got 2 of them. I don't know why I only got 2 of them. That's very atypical of me. Normally when I buy something floral, I buy all of it. And that is because I don't just do floral for my house. If you're new here, I also somehow ended up doing floral for a few friends' weddings, and I have a few other like random people who ask for small floral projects, so I tend to get a lot of it because most of it doesn't end up staying with me, but I only bought 2 of these, so I don't know what's up with that. Okay, next thing, I got some Lord have mercy, I got some window clings, and these were really fun for my bonus baby to put on her window and for her to like play with and stuff like that. So I mostly get these for her, but these ones are actually really pretty. I might have to get her some more sets, and I might just keep these for myself for some crafting. I love this one specifically, and it's of course the patriotic, but it's not super in your face. The colors are really muted, and if you look at the patterns, it has kind of, this ring light is killing, I'm sorry, but it has this like burlap and this faux wood appearance. I love the One Nation because it's just simple. You know, at the end of the day, no matter who you are, where you come from, what you look like, or who you believe in, we're one group, we're one nation, and I think people really do need to remember that. And then America the Beautiful, because we are. I feel like personally attacked that my dryer just had the audacity to remind me I need to fold clothes. Land of the Free. The Celebrate is really something that can be used at any time of the year. So anyway, I thought this one was a really great one. I love the faux wood, so big win for $1. And then this one, I love how the back is this faux galvanized. That's such a big trend right now, and everyone's all over the YouTube crafting world. Everyone is like taking items and painting them to look galvanized if you can't buy it in the metallic form. I don't know why I love that trend so much. Maybe it's because the outside of my house is wood and metal, so it like very much fits my decor. This door is about to blow open, so if there's a big gust of wind, just prepare yourself. It's really hot here. So I also love the red truck, of course, but I like how it's red and blue. It's a 1776. I thought that was really cute. Home of the Brave, Sweet Land of Liberty. I thought this one would be so cute for like a tiered tray sign. So yeah, I'm gonna end up taking these all apart and like making something out of them. Is what it is. Okay, next up, the signs. I love the Dollar Tree signs, and if you're new here again, I craft year-round with Dollar Tree signs. Who doesn't? But I don't just use the front. I don't just sandpaper things off. How cute is this? I don't just sandpaper the glitter off and use the front. I actually keep them to use the back. And I know that a lot of people are probably going to see that and be a little bit confused. Hi, babe. But because, you know, how could you paint on something that has a flag? In my opinion, you can actually reuse these for a lot of things. I think that next year I might repaint this one, put like the Irish flag on the back for St. Patrick's Day or something like that. So there's lots of opportunities to reuse the back of your sign, or if you just need a plain truck size, take your, you know, utility knife, cut this thing off. This is an MDF board, so even though it's a wood byproduct, it's really easy to cut and take apart. But anyway, there's two versions of the sign. Now that I've talked for, you know, 5 minutes about cutting apart a sign, there's two versions. There's the red with the glitter and the blue with the glitter and the stars. And this one, because of the stars, I think this would actually be great to paint the back of this and make this probably into a Christmas sign. And yes, I do think year-round about decor. I absolutely saw things that were out for 4th of July where I was like, that would be perfect for Christmas. So if that bothers you, I'm sorry, but they do say Christmas in July is a real thing for crafters. So anyway, it's the two versions of the new truck signs. How to get them both. That's just a thing. I don't know. I don't make the rules. Next up are some of the more traditionally shaped signs. This one just says Home of the Free because of the brave. Again, we have a lot of family in the military or who are veterans, so this is just a perfect sign for us to have around. And what I like is that the glitter is only on the lettering, but not on the actual image. I know glitter is not for everyone. I actually like it, but this is, again, really subtle, and when you live in a house that has a man in it, sometimes they don't like having glitter everywhere. Mine doesn't care, but I know that's a problem for some people. So this is nice and subtle, and I like how it looks like wood. Now, if you're gonna use these outside, just Scotch guard them or Mod Podge them to keep them protected. This one will be living inside, but again, this looks like wood shapes, which means when you flip it over on the back, you can paint a whole another wood designed sign either way on the back. So I make all my signs double-sided. As you can see from these, some of these are from Valentine's Day. So even though it's $1 and you're already getting a screaming deal, I make it go a little bit farther, and that's just how I do it. So I got this one, and this one is new to me. I think they've had similar signs in years past. I've personally never seen this one at a Dollar Tree before, so I snagged that. The next one, they put out lots of signs in this shape. These always sell out, especially if you're into farmhouse style decor. Mason jars are everything. This one says USA Freedom. The freedom is kind of this funky print. There's this big galvanized star up here, a little glittered star. You can, of course, if you're gonna repurpose the front of this sign, you can pop these off with a utility knife, go ahead and sand down your glitter and repaint it, that's fine. One of the things I like is that even if you remove these, the detail beneath is still gonna be there. So you don't really have to worry about that. Or if you like, especially with this one, like this one will pop off without damaging the detail. This one might not. You just pop a flower or something on there or a bow and no one will ever have to know. And then you still have this full outline to work with. So if you sand and repaint here, you still have the integrity of the original sign. But just like with most of my other sign projects, I like to flip them over and put something on the back, and you have a perfectly blank mason jar sized sign. And these, you really can't go wrong with these. I know other crafters who stock up on these will buy 10, 20 at a time and use them for projects for the foreseeable future. I already have a good amount of mason jar style signs in my collection, so I only got one, I only needed one. I will say though, even though I will decorate with this, I kind of wish we had something else going on here. I'm not a huge fan of just the USA Freedom because it just seems like not very creative, so that's all right. We'll figure it out. I might DIY the front of that one. I normally don't DIY the front of signs. The next one, I love the saying, I loved the colors, and I loved the mix of glitter and mute. And this one is not a fudge. This one is not, you're gonna have to ignore the squeaking, he lives here too. I just got him a new squeaky toy. Maybe I shouldn't have let him have it right before this, but this one, I like how this is not reflective on the back. It's a nice muted print or matte print with a little bit of glitter for our fireworks. And there's no glitter on the lettering. It's only around the border and on the fireworks. So it says bold stripes, bright stars, and brave hearts. I thought this was a really fun and creative phrase, and this will go great on pretty much any random wall I decide to put it on. So I snagged this one. But again, if you like DIY in the back of signs, it's a plain rectangle. You could do literally anything with it. Honestly, I'm probably going to paint it with chalkboard paint and just use this as my new chalkboard sign in my kitchen. So there's that. And then the last two of the, hey, people are trying to work here.
He wants to be included.
He really wants to be included. Pachos. Hellos. Hello, come here, come here, come here. Say hi. Say hi. He's like, who are we talking to? So anyway, last two signs before I show you my favorite find for the 4th of July. I'm gonna have to edit this. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just let people, please go outside. All right, and we're back. So the last two signs that I have are this one that just says Land of the Free. And again, it does have this reflective back. It's not a totally matte back. And then the glitter is just on the lettering, but it's not too overbearing. And then the other one, it says God Bless America. And again, it's not the perfectly matte back, but it's not overly reflective either. And it just has really simple wood grain type imagery with a painted sign on the front, and then just the words. So these I use as space fillers between my TV and the wall, so there's not just big open wide spaces. I know not everyone overly decorates for holidays like I do. I don't know why I'm like this, but that's just how I function. So if it's not your style, it's not your style, and that is okay. Now the last two things that I got, I cannot believe that I found these, because anytime any sort of metal stake for the yard is released, apparently they just evaporate from my stores, or they never get there. I'm not sure, but I found both colors of the trucks with the American flags in the back, and I'll be putting these in the barrels next to my door, looking perfect. So we snagged these, and I will be using these in some floral arrangements coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed this super exciting random little haul from my local Dollar Trees. And as we get ready to start doing some patriotic craft and ideas, if you're interested in DIYing with me, go ahead and see if your stores have any of these items. And if you're interested in seeing these again with a lot of the other summer items that I got, these will be featured in one more haul video behind a Dollar Tree video. So if you're interested in more Dollar Tree hauls, definitely feel free to like, subscribe, and comment down below and ask me to look out for some items for you too. Thanks for stopping by.